Yeah, man. So what you think about this bad boy, man?
It seems.
Give your honest opinion. Honest, 100% honest. If you was by yourself, what you would be saying for real on some real shit?
If I was by myself, I'd probably be saying, I don't know. It might. It's a bigger unit, but they simplified a lot of things, especially with the load and the save feature right there. And it's just convenient not to have a keyboard attachment to the actual.
Facts. That's what a lot of people not seeing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The real deal is the fact that when you got a keyboard hooked up to your MPC, that's extra wires that you gotta have. This is straight on the go. Whip this mug out, pull your plug out, hook it up to your speaker, and you ready to go. You feel me?
Have you? Cause I think I seen a video talking about the sound coming out for headphones wasn't good or something.
Yeah, it's low. That's what I said. I said that on there too.
Oh, okay.
The headphone sound is extremely low. Like it ain't like the MPC one.
Yeah.
How your ear bleeding, you have it up too loud. You feel me? On some realness though, you know what I'm saying? And the MPC X, like your ears will be literally nigga bleeding. Like not ain't gonna say literally blood coming.
It be loud though.
But it be so loud to where you hit that right sound, especially when you're searching for sounds. Oh yeah, you gon'
I had to turn. That's why you got to turn on an audition key. I had to do that.
Yes, sir.
But the keys are normal size keyboard keys, and I really don't play keyboard like that. So but it make it easy to play the melodies when you got them bigger keys. And you got your pads over here. That's just nice and tucked off. Everything nice and neat. Screen size pretty much the same as on the one, so that ain't no huge deal.
But it don't seem so small though, don't I do it?
No, I don't. That's why I'm like, you can tell it's the same size screen.
Yeah, it's the same size screen, but it don't seem little. On the one, it kind of seem like it's small for some reason. But on here, it don't seem as small, even though it's the same size, but it don't feel like it though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the workflow and everything. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But working on the one do make it, I guess you be familiar with what's going on already. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
But if you start off with the X and then you trying to go to the one, it's harder because the screen's so small. But all my screen's small, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm used to it.
Except that big one. What's that like
That's a 10-inch screen.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. See, I could have got the 10-inch screen on here too.
Yeah.
But shit, I went with what was more affordable. I tried to get the speakers too. The speakers was $1,300 for the speakers. Mm-hmm. That was $1,300 and the speakers was $1,300. So I had to budget my budget. You feel me?
Right.
But it came out how it's supposed to come out. You know what I mean?
And this like what's on the MIDI keyboards, ain't it? With the change the octave and all that.
Mm-hmm. With the little thing to make it wobble and all that shit. Mm-hmm. I forget what they call it. But
Apple Gator or something like that.
Mm-hmm. So out of 10, what you rate this? Honestly.
See, I'll probably never rate nothing to 10. So let's see. If I had to, because I had to put it in the mindset of what I would rate the one. So just based on the fact that it's got a keyboard attached to it and the load save feature on the actual unit, I'm gonna have to give it a. I'm gonna have to give it a 8.5 for sure.
8.5.
And I get an MPC one, a 7.5. That's not a bad thing though, because that must get the job done.
It most definitely. Now this is the main thing. FL Studio or MPC?
Oh, definitely MPC for me. But I think that's just really a matter of preference because I got to use my hands. I mean, you using your hands with Fruity Loops, but it's too much pointing and clicking.
Too much clicking, too much in the box shit. You ain't really making. To me, when you doing all that clicking, you not really in the feeling of making a beat. You can't put them velocity. You know what I mean? You can't hit the keys hard and hit them soft.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you clicking them in there. You know what I mean?
When I'm using my hands, the music or the sounds is coming out of me into the pads type shit. Whereas with the mouse, it's like tedious. I got to arrange. I got to put this here and there.
Yeah, it's too much work.
Yeah.
It's too much work.
I would be able to make a beat faster. Like I just did that beat in 15 minutes. On Fruity Loops, that probably would have took at least 30 minutes just because I got to, if I want to do hi-hats, 1/16, 130, splitting them up, I got to chop, and all. I mean, because I ain't really advanced in Fruity Loops, but it just take longer with Fruity Loops to do certain things.
Man, when I first seen Fruity Loops, my first time in life, I started off with the MP. Old picture. Let me put the picture up. Alright. Now that's me back in the day with the MP. Now, I mean with the MPC. Mm-hmm. Now when I went off into Fruity Loops, I looked at that and was like, what the it's too much going on the screen. You feel me? Like it ain't simplified. And then everything right here, everything you need right there aboard. You know what I mean? It ain't too much you gotta go through. It's real simple. Right. You get straight to the job, get it done. When you first get to it though, I ain't gonna lie, it is intimidating when you first get it.
Right. You know what I mean? You don't know what it is for real.
Yeah. But once you get that flow of it, oh, it's a wrap. You feel me? Making beats less than 15 minutes, like you said, you know what I'm saying? And you can really get the job done. A full professional sound. You know what I mean?
And that's another thing too, with the sound itself. You gotta do a lot of adjusting. I mean, I guess it depends on like your computer and your sound card. I don't know, but
what you gonna finish what you're saying?
What I mean is like with the bass, or like you might have to turn it down. It's easy to do that. I can hear it better coming off of here versus on Fruity Loops, where I gotta make sure every single sound ain't clipping or like it's loud enough or it ain't too low. With this, it's like the sounds blend easier. It ain't as much adjusting that you gotta do.
Facts.
It's like once it's in the system does whatever it does and make it sound right to where you could do all that faster.
Faster, way faster.
Yeah.
Now, this is my main thing. The glitchiness.
Oh, yeah.
FL Studio.
Yeah, you got to deal with computer, internet, Wi-Fi, all that.
Bro, I'm talking about the CPU. Mess with that CPU, that mug get the stuttering like a mug.
If you got Windows, you gonna be. I mean, for the most part, I be hearing people talking about Macs is better, but I don't know because I ain't never had no Mac. But yeah, the PC gonna be crashing.
But look how much a Mac costs, right?
Yeah, at least $1,500.
$1,500 better. Look how much this costs.
Under $1,000.
Under $1,000. Yeah. So why do all that? And then this actually made for making beats, bro. This ain't you ain't buying something that's made to do a million different things. This ain't made to edit videos. This made to do beats. You feel me?
Yeah, and to me, if that's what you trying to do, then it's definitely what you need.
Facts.
MPC. Because most people got computers because they do, production, video, or engineering, all that. But if you ain't doing all that, if you just making beats, shit, you don't really need all that shit. You don't need a computer for Fruity Loop to make beats on Fruity Loop, unless that's just your thing. But I would suggest learning how to use this.
This is way better, man. If you want to be a beat maker and you want your buyers or whoever you going to, whatever studio you going to take you serious, when they see this, they gonna take you serious off the back. Ain't no if and buts about it. They gonna be like, oh, this nigga got the real beat machine. You feel me? So that's gonna sell itself. That automatically up you 5 points off the back. As soon as you come in the studio, you ain't even played nothing yet. You already up 5 points. You feel me?
Right.
And then once you get to playing what you playing, then it go from there. But when you coming out with that Fruity Loops, niggas gonna look at you like, well, let's see what you got.
They gonna be like, he got them Fruity Loops beat. You got to have a certain sound and not have a Fruity Loop sound.
Right. Now, it's some motherfuckers that work on that Fruity Loops that don't got that Fruity Loop sound. It don't sound like it come from Fruity Loops, but they own Fruity Loops though.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's really what it is, man. This is the real studio talk. You feel me? I'm just gonna let y'all know what it is. You know what I mean? We ain't playing no games. I'm letting y'all know 100. You feel me? We ain't paid. This ain't no paid promotion, nigga. This is real nigga shit. You feel me?
This coming from like the same thing I learned on the MPC, and then just because I didn't have one, had to learn how to use Fruity Loops. Learn how to use Fruity Loops. Made beats on Fruity Loops for about, from about 2010. So about 6 years. And the whole time I'm like, man, I need a daggone MPC. I hadn't touched the MPC in like daggone 20 years and got one. And I'm like, yeah, this is where it is.
It is where it is. For one, the beat, I can go forever on talking about it. The drums hit harder.
Mm-hmm.
The snare hit harder. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And they done add sounds in that mug and all that, man. Come on, man.
Plug-ins is crazy.
And on a machine. Come on, bro. Let's get it, bro.
And the whole MIDI situation. I don't know what the MIDI situation is, but if you got somebody play a guitar or something, or you can get some loops, boom, boom, or whatever you need to do. Somebody you know play piano. They got their own keyboard. They can hook it up to that mug. Get you some samples. You know what I mean?
Now, if you gonna sample, that's the best way to get you some samples. Find you somebody that know how to play the keyboard, that know how to play the instrument. Get them in there. And especially if they write their own music, they can play straight off the dome freestyling. You feel me? Get them in there. Let them make you up some samples, and you go from there, man. Don't be using them samples that's on Splice and all that, because there's a million other people that got that same exact sample. You feel me? All you doing is recycling an old sample. You feel me? Like, you ain't setting yourself different from the next person. You feel me? So that's the best way to go, man. Like me and him, he do the drums, I do the keyboard, right? But I ain't no piano player. But my homeboy Paul, he a piano player. And so we let him do all that. We sample his keys, and we go from there. You feel me? To where it's all original. We ain't got to worry about going through no clearance, none of that. Everything clearing. Whenever we upload anything, you know what I mean? We ain't got to worry about none of that.
Everything original.
Everything original. You feel me? Be original, man. Don't be out here stealing and jacking. You know what I mean? Try to be yourself on this, man. You feel me? That's where it's at.